Welcome back to Morning Break as we take a live look outside from our Pooler Parkway Skycam this morning. And we've got some clouds hanging over. We're going to get your forecast coming up in just a minute, but we do want to let you know that May is Women's Health Month. And to celebrate, the Greater Pooler Area Chamber of Commerce is bringing local women together for a wellness fair and luncheon. And this morning, I'm pleased to be joined by Courtney Rollins, the Pooler Chamber's president and CEO, to tell us a little bit more about this event, what women can expect coming out of that. So good morning, and thanks for being here in the studio with us this morning.
Good morning. Thank you. You guys are always so kind to have us on. We appreciate that.
Yeah, this is important. We have a month to highlight it, so it kind of feels like it's a good time to talk about it. But you're stressing things that women can take and kind of take to mind for carry them throughout the rest of the year.
Yeah, exactly. So it is Women's Health Month for May, and so we brought back the Women's Wellness Fair and Elite Luncheon. We have a theme this year called When Life Gives You Lemons. Everything's not always rainbow and sunshine, and sometimes it's hard to talk about those things, so we're going to talk about them on Wednesday. We have a fair that runs from 11 to 3, and then at noon our lunch program starts. We have Dr. Wilder with the Center for Women's Health, Dr. Karen Baker with Memorial Health. We have Lydia Stearns with Shrink Savannah. We're going to talk anxiety, depression, menopause, perimenopause, breast health, financial literacy, all things that women sometimes have a hard time talking about. We're going to have a really beautiful space for us to talk about those hard things.
It is really an opportunity, like you said, the hard subjects, but subjects that if you ignore, and especially if you ignore for too long, they become much bigger problems. Better to start talking about and have those conversations.
Yeah, so we want to open those conversations up and give them some tips and tricks maybe to handle anxiety or the depression. And then in addition, you know, our lunch program starts. We have a beautiful plated lunch. We also have 20 exhibitors, so all about women's wellness. Fleet Feet, 40 Volume, the Center for Women's Health, Coastal Imaging, all giving women, they contributed to swag bags that are stuffed, these beautiful swag bags, all just things for women, things that women need to feel good and well.
You kind of walk away with the tools you learn. You have these speakers that kind of address certain issues, then you kind of walk away with some of the tools to help you out as well with these exhibitors.
And you're hanging out with 200 amazing women. You know, women are just so great. We carry so much, and we're just so great, and any chance to celebrate them is a welcome one.
Why does the chamber get involved in this and tackle this and say this is something that we want to focus on and we want to bring this to the women in our community?
Well, because we are surrounded by women. The Pooler Chamber team is 5 women, and then we see women who are running businesses every day, and if they're not running a business, they're running a household, which works like a business too. So we just wanted the opportunity to celebrate, and we feel that that's important.
Do you feel like, and you mentioned financial literacy, I think that's one of those things. My mom growing up, she kind of ran the budget for the household, and it is, you're in a different position where you have to be able to understand, like, whether it's doing it at home or doing it at a business or something like that, and maybe even doing both and trying to manage both of those
Well,
things.
we have a beautiful story that's going to be told by Michelle Stinson. She's a New York Life insurance agent, and she has a really beautiful story about why being protected with insurance is so important, and we're excited to bring that story to our attendees.
You kind of mentioned the swag bags. That's something that, so is it everybody that shows up, or is it the first ones that sign up? Or?
All 200 people that will be sitting down for lunch will receive a swag bag.
Okay, now if people want to sign up, it's coming up on Wednesday, but they still have time?
We sure do. We have a couple of tickets left out there. You go to poolerchamber.com, go to our community calendar, and it says Women's Wellness Event. Click it. Buy it.
Okay, and individual tickets, or are you still selling full tables?
We do have 2 tables left if you'd like to purchase a table, but we do have, I think we have about 46 individual tickets left.
Okay, and really quickly explain where the venue is. We were going over this. You said it's on Dean Forest Road.
It is. So the venue is on Dean Forest Road. It is directly across from Southbridge entrance. It's the old Food Lion.
Okay.
It's right there, right in a nice little complex.
All
yeah,
right.
Plenty of parking, not going to be a lot of traffic. It's going to be great.
All right. Fair starts at 11, and then the luncheon starts at noon. Courtney, thanks so much for being here. Sounds like a lot of great subjects that will be covered. Short amount of time, but you got a lot to talk about.
We do. Thank you again for having us.
All right. All right. Still to come here on Morning Break. The American